Separation is in the preparation. That's something that we live by. I tell my guys, what you put in is what you get out. And no such thing as luck. It's all about hard work.
'25, Darryn Peterson, top guard in the country. Some of my strengths on the court are, I feel like I can do everything from my side. I can dribble, shoot, rebound, pass. I feel like I can do everything out on the court.
My name is Darryn Peterson. I'm a father of Darryn Peterson. I'm the director of Ohio Phenom Academy. I think personally it clicked his, fifth, sixth grade year. He's always been talented and special, but, his fifth and sixth grade year is when I finally said, wow, it's time to really start, pushing him a little bit harder, getting the right trainers around him, getting the right people around him, right coaches, right friends, just kind of starting to create this canvas for Darryn. I kind of start thinking about that and start seeing that more fifth or sixth grade when I knew he was to that point where it's time to start honing in and get really serious.
2, 1, 2, good, tap, wide, push, good, 1, 2.
Hello, I'm Connor Hoots with God's Court Basketball Training in Canton, Ohio.
Tap.
I've been training Darryn now going on 3.5 years.
My workouts, Connor, great. He keep me hard working. Everything that's in game, I need to work on, like handles, contact finishing, and stuff like that.
Darryn's progression is right where I expected. Quick, smart, able to do anything on the floor, can shoot it, can put you in the post if need be, can run the one if he needs to, can play the two because he can score. So I would say his progression is picking up and it's going really well. Now consistently we're probably going 1 to 2 times a week. We had those couple weeks where you don't really get a chance to get with each other. But I'm not really too worried about Darryn. There's some players that I feel like I need to be in the gym with, and Darryn's not one of them. I think he's mature enough and he's picked up enough of what I've taught him to where he can go and learn it. And I think that's part of defaults and trainers is they're trying to be all hands-on, and it's not really like that. You got to get a kid the game, help him and make him understand his mentality, and then just let him go experience through stuff. And I think that's at the stage he's at.
I get like 2 days off a week, so I'm going 5 days a week in the gym at NST lifting. 1, 2,
stand, 3, come on, 4, pass, 5, 7.
My name's Jared Pelly. I'm the founder and owner of NST Sports Performance. NST stands for Nervous System Training, and we specialize in helping athletes to really simplify it, be bigger, stronger, and faster.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
The report about working with Darryn is he's an outlier. He's different. As young as he is, to be dedicated and show up every single day, he shows up early. When we get done, he asks about, what coach can I do to go above and beyond?
The workouts at NSC, great, for real. I got Coach Chaz, Coach Cody, keeping me working hard in there. I give everything I got when I'm in there, do my best, and it's starting to pay off on the court.
Watch, good.
My short-term goal is working at NSC is probably getting to 40 inch vertical by 10th grade, windmilling by next year.
When we started off, we did an initial evaluation, and he had some major issues that we were concerned about, and a high potential of injury. So he had very tight ankles, his hips were tight, he was quad dominant, putting a lot of excess stress on his knee and be it his patella, and when he was jumping, he could only jump and barely touch the net. And when we unlocked Darryn, it was amazing that he went up and he was able to touch the rim. Now we're past year one, and he's dunking. And he's dunking with ease. It's pretty amazing. And now he's in our phase 2 program where we're creating a strength base for him, and we're also getting some more stability and advanced movements. And the scary thing is he has not even entered phase 3, and when he enters phase 3, we expect him to be within 1 year to look like a Division I athlete.
Been going hard all week. Now it's time to get my body right with my sports doctor.
You have an alter ego?
Bucket Jones.
Can you tell me about him?
He just get buckets.
You know, one thing about Darryn on the court, you know, he's that bear. That's a bear. You know, so he's always a bear. But you know, he's that bear you don't want to poke. So I got a call from Adam Shoulders. He runs one of the biggest camps in the country, one of the biggest high school camps in the country. You know, we got a call 2 weeks before the event, you know, and we found out that the event was in Kansas.
Going to Kansas was one of the biggest decisions me and my family have made in my career.
My parents was against it. You know, my wife was against it. What are we doing here? You know, why are we going all the way across the country for a camp? We've been to plenty of camps. If they don't know Darryn by now, they'll never know him. So no one was with it, you know, but I felt like, you know, it was one of the things that we had to do.
Being invited to a high school camp with top 100 guys at that camp, it's a great feeling all around, coming in as an 8th grader. Being in there, seeing them, seeing how they play, seeing how they use their body to score, seeing how their mentality is. I'm just trying to take stuff from their games and add it to mine.
You know, I called one of my mentor, Chris Dennis. He's familiar with, you know, the basketball circuit, so he understands a lot about what's going on. You know, so I didn't know anything about the Crossroad, so I called him. I said, tell me about this Crossroad Elite Camp. Darryn got invited to it. He said, what? Oh, you gotta go. You gotta go. You know, so I called my mom back, I called my dad back, I called my wife, and I said, I know you guys are against it, but we got to do this, you know. And one thing about it, I feel like this was the best decision that we made for Darryn's career. I felt like, you know, he was one of the best guards at the camp. You know, he got picked for the top 80 out of 350-something kids. I think that's what got his summer started off, got us started leaning in the right direction.
So being the youngest in Kansas, I came in, definitely was an underdog, so I had to prove that no matter what age and class, I'm a top player.
We're just firm believers that nothing comes easy, so everything that you work for, you get.
I think his work ethic is absolutely unmatched.
Kind of self-hard on himself. He wants to be great and he wants to always make all his shots.
We did a chin-up today where he's got the weighted vest because he's just a beast. Chin-ups aren't a challenge to him anymore. He needs a weighted vest just to take him to that next level.
Self-motivated. I don't have to make him go to the gym. I don't have to push him. He pushes himself.
What drives me is really just me, honestly. I'm trying to make it when I get older, so making it to the league is a goal of mine.
Good job. Right there. Come on. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Good job. One more. 3. 1, 2, 3. Bang. Way to work. Good job.
This was the NEO Top 20 Combine.
I knew it was a 2023, 2022 event, and they were only picking the top 20 guys out of the whole area. So for Darryn to be in that group, I was, impressed and surprised.
I've gotten a lot of phone calls in the last couple months, people asking me, have you seen this 8th grader? Have you seen this 8th grader? And
again, the separations and the preparation. I tell them I don't train them like an 8th grader. I don't train them like a 9th grader or a 10th grader. I train them like a pro.